Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, The Writing Desk Diaries. I'm Danny, the person behind D. Lavelle Books, and I'm so glad you decided to join me today. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about the books that I've read so far this month. I actually started with the selected poems of Emily Dickinson and Succulent, presented by Zane, the eroticanoir.com anthology, Chocolate Flavor 2. I only got through these two because I really wanted to also review Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney and A Room of One's Own by Virginia Woolf, but I'm still reading those and I want to be able to give them a proper review. So we're just going to start with these two. Okay, Emily Dickinson, her selected poems. She's actually one of my favorite poets, second to Maya Angelou, and is actually the inspiration for Tess, an inner voice in my recently released novel, Love Literally. So this collection is only about 110 pages, and I annotated my copy. I didn't think I was gonna finish because I kept putting little stickies on like every other page. And what I love about Dickinson is that people sleep on her humor. Like, she's dry, she will make you laugh, and then 2 seconds later make you question your entire existence. My standout poems are Faith is a Fine Invention. She was basically saying faith is great until things get critical, then give me science. Miss Ma'am, The Audacity. But I love it because I Could Not Stop for Death is my absolute favorite. Death is a gentleman caller taking you on a carriage ride through the places of your life. It wasn't scary, it was beautiful. Death is something that will happen to all of us, and Dickinson frames it as something to embrace, not fear. As someone who is spiritual, that poem just sat with me very deeply. My Life Closed Twice. It's about grief so devastating, it felt like dying before you actually die. And that last line, parting is all we know of heaven and all we need of hell. She captured everything grief feels like in one sentence. And then this one, in my opinion, should be every writer's mission statement. There is no frigate like a book to take us lands away, nor any coursers like a page of prancing poetry. This traverse may the poorest take without oppress of toll. How frugal is the chariot that bears a human soul. I mean, come on! Is that not beautiful and like straight facts? A book is a ship, poetry is the fastest ride, and it's free, available to anyone. She said what she said. This woman questioned religion, faith, death, and yet she wrote some of the most spiritually comforting poetry I have ever read. Overall, 5 stars. Would recommend, especially if you think poetry isn't for you. She may change your mind. Okay, moving on to Succulent, Chocolate Flavor 2. Zane is, like, I'm a big fan. Always have been, always will be. I mean, my girl was out here talking about sexual agency before sexual agency was a thing to be talked about. And I actually started this back in my 20s. I stopped at page 147, picked it back up recently, and I have to be honest, I DNF'd it for now anyway, and that doesn't mean that it's bad. It's an anthology, meaning it's not all Zane. You've got multiple authors contributing stories, and that means the quality and the voice is inconsistent. So some stories hit, some didn't. The one that stood out to me was the story called, I believe it was Anais, written by Camille Blue. It's about a woman in an abusive marriage having an affair and ultimately choosing herself. But what really got me was this one scene where her lover, Hamilton, dressed her very slowly, intentionally, like she was something worth taking time with. Being worshipped by a man who loves you and treats you with care stuck with me. It was a 4-star, and I would recommend it, especially if you're an OG Zane fan, a new Zane reader, or you just love anthologies and want to sample different voices in one collection. Just go in knowing it's not exclusively her. So those are my reviews for today. I am hoping to be able to review Rock, Paper, Scissors and A Room of One's Own sometime in the near future, but I'm a mood reader, so I don't know when I'm gonna get to that. Plus also I'm trying to write a new project that I'm working on, so hopefully it will come sooner rather than later. I'm also listening to a few audiobooks, and I do want to start that series, Listen Before You Buy. I have finished The Fall Risk. I have finished 50 Shades of Grey, and I am working through Frida McFadden, Dear Debbie, and Book Lovers by Emily Henry. So those reviews to come, hopefully all together in one nice package, but if they don't, I'll do dedicated reviews to those and tell you whether or not I recommend them or don't recommend them. Again, thank you for being here. I hope you'll stick around so we can learn and grow together. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, happy creating.